Okay, the next two we're going to do is the Jolly Roger and the Spider. So I am preloading my brush in white. I'm grabbing a little bit of gray. And do the Jolly Roger first. We'll come around for the top of the head. And I like to establish like an eyebrow. And then I've got a cheekbone, and then the teeth I just square off. Fill that in, and I got a bone. It's a figure 8, tail, figure 8, tail, figure 8, tail, figure 8, tail. Sometimes I'll drop in a fang. Next step, grab your micro and black.
On the train table.
And I use my colors that I just did. Do the eyebrows. Establish the teeth. Minimizing your brush strokes is the best. My paint is a little too dry right now, so it's making me take longer, but I don't want to stop to grab my bottle because it's ways away from me. And then the bones are, I swoop in to give it a top of a bone, and then I come down. So you come up, around, cut in, around, and down. The eyes can be colored any color they want, or you can just come back, fill them in with some black. And make them angry. Okay, the next one is the spider. Pretty easy. I use the face. You can do it in white and black for the web. No big deal. I draw down to the jaw, then come back and I do the web. Most of this is going to get covered up anyway. I try and do at least 3. Don't always get it, especially on the littler faces. Next step is to do your spider itself. So I grab a square brush and I load it with whatever dual color that they want. I have them pick blue or red or whatever. So I'm double loading my brush so I get 2 colors on the brush, light and dark. Come around for the body. Find out where I don't like my web the most. I go dark to the outside and I wrap it around. I use the light edge and fill it in. And same with the head. Now I ask them, do they want a fuzzy spider or a smooth spider? If they want a fuzzy spider, I just come back. That's a smooth spider. And then fuzzy, I just come back in and shag it. Just flick it out on the edges. Next is to grab my white. I do this in order so that things have time to dry enough to be able to accept other paint. I drop in the eyeballs, as many as I can fit, some bigger, some smaller, and the mandibles. Mandibles don't show up very well with white web. Legs don't show up very well with dark web. And then I grab my small brush for the legs, using the same colors. No specifics there, just, and I do arches. I think it looks neater. Kind of looks scarier. So now you got your 8 legs, and sometimes I'll count to them. 1, 2, 3. I grab my micro and my black. I want a liquidy black, so I need spritz. Draw my outline. And I start with the body. If it's smooth, I just draw around. If it's shaggy, I follow some of the shag. Nothing too specific. Your eye will complete the line, so we don't have to worry about that too much. And then I'd outline the mandibles if I used a white, if they're not showing up. If they're showing up just fine, I don't bother. And dot the eyes. And sometimes I'll do a cast shadow on the legs if they don't show up very well. There you go. There's your spider.